About a push to revive a school voucher program that uses state money to help pay private school tuition for some South Carolina students. The state Supreme Court ruled the original program unconstitutional, but a vote on the new version was delayed once again today, this time by a procedural move from Democrats. Our Josie Frost joining us from the State House to explain what happens next.
With just a few weeks left in session, lawmakers have reached a compromise on the voucher bill. But after Democrats stalled a vote again today on the bill, time is running out to pass it before session ends in May. Empty seats in the Senate chamber brought debate to a halt today. After most Democratic senators left, there weren't enough members present to continue.
We're going to be dealing with some amendments on this. I think there's still 5, 6, 7 amendments left. We'll have to dispose of those, and I'm confident we'll be able to do that and get things moving on Tuesday.
Under the latest version of the bill, the voucher program would start with up to 10,000 students in its first year and grow to 15,000 in year 2. In fall of 2026, families making up to 500% of the federal poverty level would be eligible, about $156,000 a year for a family of 4. The Senate wanted to fund the program with lottery money, while the House pushed for direct funding from the state budget, similar to a version the Supreme Court ruled unconstitutional. The compromise lets lawmakers choose either option.
Maybe we take a little bit out of the lottery and we take a little bit out of the general fund, and you kind of build it that way. So I'm hopeful that the court will hear us and see what we're trying to do, and that we're trying to follow their instruction. We're not disregarding it.
Meanwhile, Democrats warn it could threaten existing lottery-funded programs like Hope and Life scholarships.
We're trying to make sure that we are financing or the funding is there for those lottery-based scholarships, at the higher ed level. But then we also have this program, for students who are going to private school at the K through 12 level. Will we find ourselves in a position where we're going to have to prioritize one over the other?
If the Senate does pass the bill, the House would still have to approve the changes before it's sent to the governor's desk. Reporting at the State House, Josie Frost, News 19 WLTX.